Oh.
All right, everybody. Thanks for waiting. Welcome back again.
Don't even want to talk about it. It's it's just a thing.
Once you think you got it under control,
you don't.
You don't.
You don't. It is what it is. So if you're tuning in now, I know we're late. We're like
extra
even more.
today.
We're definitely even more fashionably late than normal, which is okay. It's life. At least you guys are tuning in now. Welcome back. Today's Thursday. We did take off yesterday, so definitely an apology. I think though, to give you guys the best content that we can, or just have something to talk about every day, we might just start taking off every Wednesday. Wednesdays are boring anyways.
I had to mow yesterday.
Oh, God.
We got house chores. Chores and
camera. Stop! I'm gonna fight you. I'll fight that camera.
But anyways.
Welcome back. So it's good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome back. Yeah, for sure, guys. We really didn't have anything planned today, so we do have something planned. We're gonna talk about it. But we need you guys. If you guys are tuning in, I want to talk to you guys. Type in chat, text me. You have my number. Send me a message on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. I don't have Twitter, actually. That's a lie. But I'm just used to saying that.
I do have a Twitter, but I could not tell you the last time I even had the app on my phone.
Twitter's weird, man. Twitter's such a weird.
It's
trendy though.
It's very trendy.
It's trendy. Everybody and anybody uses Twitter. I'm not a big fan of the layout of that. So, but it's all right. Again, if you guys are okay with us taking off Wednesdays, I'm down because I've got a crazy schedule at work. So Wednesdays, just one day off,
just for a short period of time, though.
For sure.
Once we get through the holiday season, we'll be back full swing.
Yeah, and actually, again, don't forget, today's Thursday, right? Before I forget, today's Thursday, the 29th, tomorrow. It's not Halloween, and I'll say it again, my favorite time of the year. But we're going to do a Halloween special tomorrow, and that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm not even going to say what it's about. Just going to tune in. It's going to be a Halloween special for sure.
Tune a little knob in, hit that live button.
Subscribe, hit that bell.
Hit the bell. That way you know once we go live.
Oh, for sure.
5:32 every day. Well, now Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday.
For now, like you said. How was your day? Long day?
My days go pretty quick, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like sitting in an office would just, I don't know.
I'm so busy, like I can't.
I don't know, maybe.
I barely have time to get up now. Before I know it, it's like 11 o'clock.
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel like that too sometimes at work. I ain't gonna lie. Some days it's fast, some days it's slow.
But
it is what it is.
Tell you what, man, I'm ready for a vacation.
I mentioned that actually. Did you see my Instagram post? I'm ready for a vacation. So my one buddy lives in Colorado, and I think I showed you the post. He was at Top Golf, him and his girlfriend.
Oh yeah.
But it was like a blizzard at Top Golf.
That was
fun. so I think Zara gave her his coat or something, or like a poncho, because I got my rain gear out too. Because it's terrible. It's shitty weather here right now. And here she is at Top Golf. And mind you, like, it is kind of sketchy. I've never gone, and I want to go so bad.
For sure.
Yeah, because, like, if you're on, like, the second or third floor, like, I know they got netting out and shit, but, like, you fucking fall, like, that's it. You're going to get hurt. What?
I feel like somebody said that they did that and they fell into the net.
I've seen people fall into nets on videos, of course, on Facebook or whatnot. But, yeah, she's hitting her balls, and I'm like, oh, God, poor girl.
You won't even be able to see it.
No, they don't. It just goes, and they just, like, whatever happens.
Top golf's fun, though.
I've never done it. See, keep reminding me. I want to go so bad.
Super fun.
We have one in Germantown, which isn't super far away. It's like an hour. I wanted to do that for my birthday, but nobody cares about me enough, so we didn't even go.
We're not good at planning.
We're terrible. Oh, no, we're not actually that bad. We plan a couple things here, but nothing crazy like that.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Out of town. Nothing out of town, really.
Well, it'd be it's like a day trip. You drive down, shoot some golf balls, drink a couple brewskis with the boys, and you come home.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of travel, that's what today's all about. It's all about.
Yeah, definitely want to talk about that for sure.
Traveling, places you want to go, places you've been. I know we've talked about traveling a little in the past. We've talked a little bit about, we want to tie in a bug out bag, what people do,
Well, that and the
talked
holidays.
about
The holidays are
emergency kits,
coming
but-
up. You got Turkey Day. Obviously, Halloween is not really a big holiday for a lot of people, and I get that. But Turkey Day is coming up. Turkey Day is a big deal for a lot of families to travel and go and indulge themselves in some good food, hopefully. And then Christmas is around the corner.
Yeah,
Your favorite
we
holiday.
talked Tuesday about things that you should keep in your car, emergency supplies if you're ever on a trip like that, visiting family in the wintertime, whatever, what you should keep in your car.
Right.
Tuesday, go check that out. We had a few suggestions, but
we did. We had a lot of suggestions actually. So it was cool. It was a good time.
Beyond that, though,
what would you like? Wait. So traveling, like obviously we did talk about your family. Your dad lives in Florida, so
right.
You don't really know if he's gonna come up or make it up. I have a sister that lives in Texas, so it's hard to plan around. And again, COVID. Let's be real. COVID has effed this country.
Oh, in fact, I talked to Garcia today.
Did you get tacos without me?
Yeah. Tacos for lunch.
I'm sorry. What did you just say to me?
You're supposed to be at work.
I was. I needed a day to myself. I'm not even gonna lie. I did. I took off today. I needed a day. 4 to 4 is getting a little bit old for me. And I got to work Saturday anyway, so it'll balance out. But damn, you got tacos and didn't even like. Who'd you go with? Guys from work?
No, I picked it up and brought it home.
Oh, I think I was sleeping.
Dude, I ate 5.5 tacos and
oh my god, 5.5?
Couldn't function.
You were ready to take a nap.
But I asked him, I said, because normally every year they go on vacation, right?
Yeah, they go to Mexico.
Last year we all wanted tacos so bad. We go to take our buddies and stuff, closed.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess every year they visit family and out of the country. And so I asked him today on the phone, I said, hey, are you guys still going on vacation this year? Because I wanted to make sure that they'd be there or know when they're going. That way, if we get tacos, that we don't show up empty-handed or, come home empty-handed.
Taco list? I don't want to come home taco-less.
So he's like, well, we're not sure.
I like tacos. So are they not?
He said they're not sure yet
because of everything going on.
He said that one of the festivals they go to, like last month, they said they were canceling. So
Dia de los Muertos,
something like that.
Day of the Dead, maybe. I don't know what it is. That kind of sucks though for them, I guess. Where else? But we actually don't. Oh, I might go to Texas. I don't know. We'll see. But usually my family would come up here, or I don't think I've ever been to Cali for a Turkey Day or Christmas because we always just do it here. But we're on that subject of like going somewhere and traveling, which by the way, if you guys have to travel, be safe anywhere for the holidays. We'll talk about it again.
Take your emergency kit, roadside
That's
kit.
what I want to get to. So you brought it up today, and it was a good point because we did talk about it on Tuesday. Whatever vehicle you have a RAV4, a Raptor, a GTI. This is all shit that I just know that's here, or a Bronco. What is something that you would take? Like, are we talking like post-apocalyptic type shit? Like, shit has hit the fan. The government's now collapsed. I don't want to say zombies. I don't want to say zombies.
Well, you want the truck or the Bronco?
I think I'm going to take the truck, to be 100% honest. I'm taking the truck.
Yeah.
Or I'm taking Beach's truck. I'm taking a truck. My GTI is not going to go anywhere. So.
Yeah, no. I think if you're bugging out, like,
of course Beach would take care of it.
As they say, shit's hitting the fan.
Yeah, so shit's hitting the fan. Government's collapsed.
What are you taking?
Me? Oh, I think fuck. Gas. I need a gas can for sure.
Yeah. Tons of gas.
Tons of gas. Enough. And just personally, just bare essentials.
Yeah,
I'm a big 2A supporter. You love 2A, Second Amendment. So we might or might not own some weapons or know how to get our hands on some weapons. So, absolutely, I'm taking a weapon.
Yeah, you really got to pick and choose. I mean, depending on the vehicle that you have, what you can fit in it. I mean, obviously, the Raptor doesn't have the biggest bed, but it's got a lot of cab space. So, I mean, obviously, you're off the rip. Me, her, the two dogs, and him.
And him, yeah.
The cab's almost already full. So,
Yeah, but
what
come
can
on,
you
man.
really
You can't
fit
tell
in
me.
the
You
bed of a
can't tell
pickup?
me though that you've never just sat on a homie's lap just because you wanted to cram as many
Yeah.
fucking people in the car as once.
Oh,
Like when you were like a young kid going to the mall or
there's so
something
much
stupid.
stuff I don't think I could leave behind.
Yeah, you. Oh, I could leave a lot of shit behind.
Yeah. Like,
TVs, beds,
Oh,
just
yeah.
materialistic shit. Absolutely, fuck it. I don't need it.
I think in that situation, I would definitely want to grab a bunch of tools, but that's a tough one because tools are heavy.
I agree. No, Beach, I agree. Taking some kind of off-road vehicle, and that's in mind. Some kind of off-road vehicle, and we're going to the mountains. Absolutely.
For
There's
sure.
not even a question.
Yeah.
That's
I
a
know
good
where-
point.
Yeah, I know where I'm going too.
Well, you know,
It's also
I believe Beach
high up on
has
the
a
mountain.
as a place, so we're gonna go high up on the mountain. The more secluded, the better, I think.
Mhm.
Especially in that kind of a scenario.
You know, where me and Raven go, at least, you know, we're pretty
It's
much
secluded,
already,
yeah, for
we're
sure.
good to go. Like we don't have to take much, but I mean, there's definitely like if you're not coming back,
Right. No, you're definitely not coming back.
I don't know what I would definitely take tools. I would probably take
That's a
computer.
good one. Tools. Holy shit. Because if you break down, obviously you're gonna
Right.
need to fix that.
Yeah, that's what sucks though. Tools take up a lot of space and they're super heavy.
What did Brum say? What's a home bag? I don't know what a home bag is, brother. I know what a bug out bag is. Bit lighter. I smoke, so I always have a lighter. Maybe butane, but you have gas. You can use gas too. Well, you don't even really need that.
I mean, I told you I don't got hardly anything in mine.
Oh, even fucking A, the flint. He actually Brumman has one. He's got his little thing, and it's like a rod, titanium rod or some shit, and he just starts mashing it with a knife.
Magnesium.
Is that what it is?
Magnesium.
Something like that. Dude, and it shoots off a hot flame. You can catch anything on fire.
Right.
So yeah, absolutely, you want fire. And then food. I mean, food's easier for me.
Oh yeah,
MREs.
Yeah,
I used to
MREs.
MREs are super easy. They pack a ton of calories. Rice, just dumb shit that you don't need to cook necessarily.
Rice and beans, son. Canned
Sounds
goods.
like my childhood. Rice and beans and tortillas. Sounds like my. I can't even say that word. He'll say it right. That's the
Ferrocerium.
That's the rod, the ferro rod. Yeah,
Gotcha.
He's got one that shows fire. It's literally fire. It's amazing. It's cool shit. What else would I take though? Dogs and if we're getting nitty gritty, and I'm an animal lover, but like if shit is that bad and you can't hunt and deer's gone, squirrel's gone, rabbit's gone, you couldn't eat the dog. I don't want to get too dark on the channel, but
so here's the thing. Like maybe if it's not worth. There's like dogs don't have that much meat on them. For the amount of affection and the amount of time you've spent raising it, like I don't know, is it really worth?
I think it is.
When you're up in the mountains, though, there's plenty of wildlife.
Your body's amazing. I've seen a lot of dumb shit on YouTube or Facebook. Your body's actually like super crazy, weird, and amazing. The things that it can do. So when you don't eat as much, obviously it starts to slow your metabolism down. You now become okay with only eating one meal a day.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I feel like any kind of a rabbit could last you probably a couple of days if you really were that bad.
And to be honest with you, I've noticed this personally with myself the past few years. I think my body is
millennium bars. I never even heard that one either. Bars.
Not growing as much.
Like that. Yeah.
So I don't require as much food to keep me going. You know what I mean? I just don't eat as much as I used to.
You don't.
I mean, and it makes sense because your body.
After you just said you crushed 5 tacos at lunch.
Yeah, and then
your body doesn't need that much, but you just smashed 5 tacos. But
I can eat 5, but 5.5 was like no way.
Did you try 5.5?
I tried to eat 5 3/4, but I didn't get there. I had 5.5.
God, you're tiny. I don't even know where you put 5 tacos.
I know where they're going.
I can eat 5 tacos. I try not to because I want to watch my girly figure, but 5 tacos, that's a lot. But who doesn't want to eat 5 tacos? And we're getting off topic about, dude, I can talk about tacos all day.
Oh, boy.
What else are you taking? You said dogs, obviously the family. That's amazing. I'm down with that. Gas is definitely a must. Brum was talking about ferro rods, down for that too. You have to have a fire, of course, somehow. Because let's be real, if you're in the mountains here, obviously in central PA, south central PA, It gets cold. It gets really cold.
Yeah, clothes. How many clothes?
Taco rations. We need taco rations.
Hey, we got beans. We got rice and
beans,
tortillas.
rice. You can make the tortillas. You can make your own tacos for sure.
Not the best tacos.
Bro, we've made tacos in the field before, and you know that. Not as good tacos, obviously, but being in the Army, they work. Axe. Gotta have an axe.
Uh-huh. I have one in the Bronco. I have more in the Bronco than I do the truck, believe it or not. And I don't drive the Bronco.
Hi, friend. So somebody just honked at us. You gotta have an axe because obviously you need wood.
You need weapons and tools, food and water, clothes.
Oh, speaking of water, not to interrupt you, they make them tubes.
Yeah,
that'd be
a good one. That'd be a good one to have in a bug out bag.
You can drink like dirty, I don't know, bleach water or something stupid, and it gets rid of all the bad minerals, and it's just pure water out on the outside.
And the powder mix that they have now,
powder mix,
coagulates.
Yep, you said it right.
The like swamp water, mud.
You saw the video too with Bill Gates, actually, because the guy that invented it went to Bill Gates with it, and he's like, "Holy shit!" He's like, "This is crazy." So yeah,
and Bill Gates probably bought it and donated it or distributed it,
or he made a ton of fucking money off of it because it's Bill Gates. But in the tablet, I guess what it does is once you throw it into, you take dirt, mud, water, I don't know, pee in it, whatever, something disgusting, and the agent in it actually takes all the bad minerals and they broke it down to like a microscopic, and it would just attract all the bad shit, and it all just settles. And then all that's left is the good stuff. It's crazy as shit.
I still don't know how comfortable I would. I feel like I would need to have both that plus the straw to feel okay to drink.
Really?
Yeah.
Come on, dude. I used to eat mud and dirt as a fucking kid. So I feel like I'm immune to like a lot of shit.
I'm just so scared.
Plus the Army just kept poking me with dumb shit anyway. I feel like I'm immune to a lot of dumb shit that's in the world.
Wouldn't doubt it.
I mean, I don't doubt it either, but anyway, I'm sorry, I interrupted you about the water thing. Your other topic.
Oh, well, yeah. No, I mean, well, see, you know what I mean. We aren't.
I know
professionals,
preppers,
and we are not. When it comes to this topic, we aren't prepared. We're not preppers. I'd like to be a prepper, but another thing is, you've got.
That's funny, actually.
Compass, yeah.
No, that's good. I could shoot an azimuth. I was in the Army once. I'm not very good at it.
A generator, but you gotta have a lot of gas for that.
A generator for sure, but I think it's funny because he said to charge your iPhone. Fuck, what do you need an iPhone for?
Well, I think you need a new vehicle.
No,
with USB in it.
Yeah, you plug that bitch in, you're good to go. For sure.
No, we know a couple people that have actually basically.
I can't spell azimuth. Nope, not even a chance.
You're basically, right. I'm not gonna say pick up and left, but
yeah,
I think friend moved across the country. Good example. If you're moving across the country, not so much bugging out, but even if you're just moving across the country and you can only take what you can fit in your vehicle, and people make it work. They got their bed, they got their little kitchen set, they got their computer office set up. Man, these people, tiny house living, van life.
I think it's amazing, to be honest. I've always wanted to do that and just like, I wouldn't say leave the real world, but I'm super down for just leaving the real world and just, I don't need a phone. I really don't need a phone. I don't really need anything. I can sleep on whatever, and I can just pack all my shit up and just go.
I mean,
and I'm down for that. I don't really need all the 21st century shit.
If you think about it,
don't. If
your phone did not have reception or service, if you went off grid and your phone, what would you need it for?
What, you don't?
I mean, it's got a flashlight.
Flashlight for?
That flashlight sucks. So you're right.
It's an iPhone.
I'd rather have, some dinky little thing from Harbor Freight before I have that as a light.
Don't you talk shit on Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight's amazing. I have a solar. Yeah. Oh, yeah. You can take solar. Yeah. Solar charge bags. Okay. I forgot about that.
You know what? I might have to write this down.
That's a real thing. I forgot.
We should actually be writing all this down that way.
Why? I know the guy. I can just text him. It makes so much more sense. I just text him like, yo, what was that you said?
Speaker.
What do you need a speaker for?
Make a compass.
Oh.
The magnet on it, I guess.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah. No. He's right. I knew he would like this topic because he's I wouldn't say he's full prepper, but he's not far off from like full prepper. Like again, shit hits a fan.
He moved from a place that would have been a good prep site to a place that is not.
What do you mean?
He lives in a neighborhood now, right?
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, but you can just rob his neighbors.
Team up with your neighbors?
I wouldn't team up with them.
There's a magnet in the.
It's
in
true.
The phone.
Is it true? I saw a video once that I think it was a movie actually. She magnetized like a paperclip and put it on a leaf and let that leaf float, and then it kind of figured out the north. I don't know. I feel like that's a real thing. What do I know though? I'm really a nobody. But I'm down. I'm down for just getting out and just ditching Dodge.
Where would you go if? Obviously,
honestly, the PNW, the Pacific Northwest. Talking like Washington, Oregon.
Yeah.
Tons of woods. I don't think it gets super cold. It does get cold.
Plenty of rain.
That's all you really need.
I don't think you ever have to worry about a drought or not having water.
Not in the PNW for sure. No. You got a ton of water.
I mean, we have a drought around this part of the country every now and then, but
right.
Honestly, I think where we live is a good central location to be for something like that. We're fairly close to water. We have bodies of water around us. We're in the mountain area. They're not big mountains, granted, but
it's fair. Out towards Waynesboro, they have that like little spring thing that comes out and you just fill your own bottles. Now we talk too much. I don't even know where it's at. It's out going towards Waynesboro, I think. You ever seen it? It's like the natural spring water. People just
Yeah, so people
that's
like
mountain water.
People they'll run pipes into the ground, okay, and then,
or spring water. I don't know.
And then the water underneath under the mountain, whatever you want to call the mountain, land, and rocks and stuff.
Right.
So the pipe goes in and it's embedded underneath. How many feet? I don't know. But it goes
probably a fuck ton.
And the water just runs out the pipe. You got fresh spring water.
Down for that? No. I'm trying to think of like.
Everybody's going to be hitting that spot if something like that happens.
Plenty of natural resources, I agree with for sure. Beach, water, big and small game. I agree with that too. I think after that long, anything would be okay in your eyes, especially if you're out in the woods for 3, 4, 5 years. That tree might look okay. That thing's got a hell of a bush on it.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Conversations here. This is actually
it's a good topic.
This is a legitimate conversation I think we've had before. I can't tell you when or why we did, but we did have a conversation like this before, probably about 2 years ago. We were just outside drinking a couple brewskis, and we talked about this dumb shit before.
I think prepping is a very fascinating thing.
It is.
The lengths that some people go, and I don't blame them, but
talking about like the bunkers that they fucking dig out and they just lay pipes down. Well, it's a big
laying pipes, huh?
Something like that, whatever. And they live in it.
I think
that's cool.
I think it would be fun. Like
full prep.
Spend a weekend every couple months. Like
okay, so I didn't want to say, but yeah, Brummett is definitely a full prepper. I don't think I've ever seen his full setup, but I've known him for so long that I
feel like a lot of preppers don't disclose their full.
No. I don't think I feel like if she were like we had like a time limit, like you have 5 minutes, I would get a text message like, dude, you got 5 minutes, go, and I would know where to go.
I feel like I would be scrambling. I wouldn't take everything.
I agree, Beach. It's a great subject to talk about prepping. Let's be real, man. And I don't want to get too political, but it's with COVID and everything going on the world and the elections, and you guys vote however you want to vote. That's up to you guys. We don't judge, and that's not our case or not our thing to do. But do what you want. It's your life. But with everything considered, it is a weird time.
The earth only has so much to give as well. You know what I mean? When fuel runs out.
That's fair.
I don't know. that's the other thing. You've got a vehicle, but what if you don't have gas? Where are you gonna go?
Fun fact: I've walked a lot.
Plan A, plan B, man.
God gave me these two things called legs, and I'm gonna use them. Like, no bullshit. I could walk for days, I think. Take a little shit. Carter and the dogs, yeah. You gotta take the dogs.
More room for the beers and ammo.
Gotta have ammo. Ton of ammo.
That's also heavy.
Would you take a press? I don't even think a press is worth it.
Like to reload?
Yeah, why would you do that?
Or what?
Yeah, like to reload, like a reloading press.
I mean, if you were stuck out on your own and you were bugging out, would you really need that much ammo? For self-defense, yes, but at the same time, if you're using that much ammo for self-defense, like, you're probably not going to stick around in the same spot. So you'd have to carry that everywhere.
Yeah, I agree and disagree, I guess.
I think it'd be easier just to have more ammo, just take more with you.
I feel like maybe if at that point in time, because it really does kind of base on how long you are in this location.
Well, it's a good thing Raven knows how to bow hunt.
Well, I would not want to get hit by a bow and arrow. But yeah, I'm just saying, if you were stuck at a place and point in time in the mountains, let's be real. I'm a firm believer that when push comes to shove, you're going to take what you're going to take. So let's say me and you and everybody else are somewhere, and we're kind of running low on one resource. And we know there's somebody or a group that way, I don't know, a couple miles. We're just going to go take it. There's no questions asked. It's going to happen.
I feel like that issue goes back to like learning in school. You remember they would do exercises in school where like it was all about allocating resources and everybody could team up and split everything and, live longer or
what school did
whatever.
You go to? Because I don't remember that. Was I not a part of that
class? Must have been a taker.
I don't remember that class. No, go ahead. Keep going. I don't remember.
It was like a survival of the fittest game. It was like you either take or if you have a couple people that just take, a lot of people are going to lose, and then it's a lose-lose for the majority. Or if everybody just teams up.
So you're more of a let's team up guy instead of let me just take your shit.
I wouldn't say that, but at the same
people
time,
are shady as fuck, man. Especially if you got a nice truck,
like
a bunch of fuel, and let's be real. Especially if that's the case and we're in a mountain, and that's just people are gonna revert back to just basic human nature. I think.
Sounds like we need to go buy ourselves a mountain.
Or a shotgun.
The lake. Yeah.
Down to buy a new weapon. I need a new weapon in my life anyways. It's been a while. Passive hunting, yeah. Actually,
would that be considered bow hunting?
What's that? Passive?
Yeah. Or is that just like bare hands?
Well, I think he meant like I think he means like trapping. I hate to say it. This guy knows like a little bit about everything. Actually, it's a lie. He knows a lot about a lot of things, and it's just weird why he knows all this shit. But he does. And every time I'm hanging out with him, especially when we're in the field, he was always teaching me something that was relevant. I would say it's stupid, but it's really not. And I learned a lot. I don't know if I could ever use it. But if I were to be out in the field like that, yeah, I could definitely do it. Like trapping rabbits or something crazy. Yeah. He taught me all kinds of traps and ropes and knots and trap snare, grill nets, all that shit. He knows it. It's weird. Is it weird? I don't know. I think it's weird. I didn't grow up like that though.
Yeah.
Well, but it's important now, especially on this topic.
It is, yeah. Fortunately for us, at this point in time, I think it's something to keep in the back of your mind, but it would take a lot to really cripple the economy enough for everybody to get there. But
no, I agree.
For now, there's plenty to go around. We could do, we're free to do what we want. Go travel if you want, regardless of the COVID situation. If you want to travel, you can travel. If you want to go somewhere, you can go somewhere.
I agree with that.
I have noticed some things are getting scarce on shelves. Like, not like toys, for sure.
You mean like toilet paper?
Yeah.
Which boggled my fucking mind.
Toilet paper, would you pack that?
No. No, I would not.
Not even like a roll.
Why was that even a thing? Okay, I think I know why that was a thing. Oh, God. This is going to go way off. Toilet paper was a thing because I feel like the media pushed it so hard. Like, oh, here are all the symptoms of COVID. And I think diarrhea was one of them, but it was like on the right, super low.
So my theory, because
everybody started panicking, like,
because I work in manufacturing, in a manufacturing industry.
Yeah, Brum's a manly man for sure. I can't even lie about that.
We use masks, and masks were a hot ticket item during COVID. They still are. But we got early on word that in China there was a shortage of toilet paper. There was a shortage of toilet paper in China first.
China.
And that
translated
into everywhere else.
Was there a shortage in Wuhan?
The reason was because
I'm done.
Manufacturers of the masks manufacturers of the toilet paper transitioned their production to masks. So
that's fair.
You think about it, like they're not making any more toilet paper. Eventually, that shit's going to disappear. And then it's going to take them a while to get caught up.
You know what? You're actually not wrong. We've had that happen at my work. What was it? Labels. I don't know if I told you this. The labels themselves, the company was shut down for a while, so then we ran out.
Right.
But they had like a reserve stock, so they were just sending it slowly until they could get caught up. But yeah, that's a real thing. Yeah, if you stop supplying something, it's gonna run out. But I ain't gonna lie, man. Toilet paper is not on my list of anything to take. I don't.
No, there's plenty of other things you could use.
I don't know, like the water.
Leaves. Or
well, I guess I wouldn't. So I wouldn't want if it was like I wouldn't shit upstream. I know that's a saying. I would definitely not pee or shit upstream. But
I read that a healthy poop, when you wipe, there's nothing. That's what I read.
Who said that? Where the hell did you read this at?
A good bowel movement's a clean bowel movement. I guess I don't know.
Well, then I don't know. I don't know what that is. Then. That's a real thing.
Yeah.
Where the fuck did you read this at?
It was a video. Educational video.
Yeah, no, you're right. There it is. There's your answer. Not to the pooping thing, but a transit shut. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I was gonna say I'm clearly not healthy then. That when your bowels pass, it's clean.
When you wipe, there's nothing. That's a good.
Have you ever had one?
Yeah, it was weird. It's weird, but it's I guess normal. I guess.
I'm pretty sure you're like. Two people say that it's not normal.
Well, you think about it. We don't.
I can't believe we're talking. I can't believe we're talking about this. $43 general.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Are we really talking about this? I think I have had that, but I don't. It's been a long time.
Well, you gotta do what you gotta do.
I like tacos, so let's be real.
But on a good note, things other than doomsday or end of the world situation.
I didn't say doomsday. You did.
If you didn't have to bug out, would you still, where would you go?
I like camping. I really do.
Travel in general?
I still have a fucking tent in my car right now. I always just want to just go somewhere. Like, this is no bullshit. Real shit. If I didn't, work so many hours like I am right now, I just want to go somewhere and just camp, just by myself. Or, just meet up with a homie, yo, I'm going to send you this location. It's, deep in the woods. Let's just go camp. Let's go eat some, whatever. We'll cook something up and just chill.
Take your chances with some berries. Would you pick berries?
No. You know why? So there was a movie, Lost in the Woods, Into the Woods. I don't know. I think it was called Into the Woods. It's a real story, based on a real story. Real guy. He was from a rich family, had everything given to him. He's going to college. He drops out of college. He's like, fuck this. I don't want to do this anymore. Like, society got to him. Let's be real. Society got to him. He's like, I'm done with this shit. And this was in Alaska. Or I think he traveled to Alaska. Regardless. Traveled to Alaska. Lived in Alaska for years. Into the wild. That's what it is. Into the wild. And lived there for years.
Yeah, they commented at like the same time.
Into the Wild, yeah. I'm glad I knew that. It's a really good movie. Like, no bullshit. And, of course, he got a one-up. I'm assuming that's the director or the actor. That's the actor, I think. I think he passed away recently or a couple years ago. Regardless. Anyways, he's living in Alaska, and he's doing it. And then he finds his bus, and this is where it kind of becomes a thing now. So he's living in this bus. There's a name for it. So if you guys have YouTube, what's the name of the bus? It's a name. So he's living in this bus, and then one day he loses track, and he knows everything now. He's been there. He eats these berries, and these berries are the ones that actually killed him. After being in the wild, doing all kinds of crazy shit, killing moose. I don't know. I don't even remember how he killed them.
The wrong freaking berries.
Just the wrong berries.
Bad day.
Yeah. What is that? That's just the bus away. What?
That
might be their name, actually.
Tucker's probably about.
It was a weird name. The bus name was weird.
6 deep right now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I did see that. They did. They pulled the bus out because it's like a monument. Yeah. It was cool.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah.
It was a cool movie. You never seen it?
I don't. Maybe, but I can't recall.
Yeah,
I'm terrible with movie titles.
Yeah, you are.
And like song, like artists and all that stuff.
Yeah, it's true. Actually, there was a lot of people that went looking for him, and they did. There's a lot of people that did die for that. It was kind of cool.
So where was it? Like underwater or what?
No, it was on land, but it's Alaska. Like, this dude was like deep in Alaska.
Okay.
I'm not talking like this dude was like going to the fucking Holiday Inn every night or the Hilton, or he was going down to Walmart and getting his groceries. No, like, this dude was on his own, and he was doing very well. I don't remember what happened, but yeah, in the movie, I think it shows him falling in the water, getting cold, and then he kind of like freaks out. He's like, I got to eat something, and so he does, and he eats berries, and inevitably that's what killed him. That's some kind of toxic berry. After being there for so long, right? Google his last picture he took. Yeah, it is.
So it's like a real story?
This is 100% real thing. See, this is why I wish we had dual monitors.
I know.
Google that shit. Right. Get on your. I'll get on my phone. His last picture he took. What's his name again? Tucker? What was his real name?
Christopher McCandless.
Is that what Brahman said? It might be actually.
McCandless.
Christopher. And the first one that comes up is Columbus. That's not who I'm thinking of. What was it again? Christopher something.
McCandless.
That's it. Yep. What? I don't know what picture you're talking about.
So like, what kind of bus was it?
Dude, like an old 142 was the thing too. I remember in the movie now. That was like the thing 142 because that was the name of the bus. That's his name. Oh, Supertramp. Alexander Supertramp. That was his
alias.
His alias, yeah. I didn't even see that. Yeah, I forgot about that. And this was just literally like a legitimate dude living in Alaska. Just
look at the last picture he took.
Oh yeah. Last picture. It says last photo. That'll work too. Him waving? Is that what you're talking about, Tucker? The picture of him waving? What's he holding though? Maybe that's why it's creepy. I can't read it. He knew he was dying. Oh,
it was a letter? Was it a letter?
Yeah. I have had I've had a happy life and something. I think that, I actually do. Because when he ate the berries, he kind of knew. He's like, well, I've got because he knew he had a book about everything, and he's like, kind of ate them. He's like, well, I got the next 30 minutes. I might as well write this shit out. Yeah. Yeah, it was crazy. It was a cool story, though.
Yeah, I haven't seen it.
That's the problem. I don't think I could do that. I'm not saying he's an idiot. I don't want to talk ill about the dead, but I would be that fucking idiot that would eat something stupid. I'm like, man, I'm hungry. This berry looks good as shit. Yeah, I'm dead in 30 minutes. I'm dumb. I do dumb shit.
Stick to beans and rice.
You're not just growing beans and rice in fucking Alaska. Though. All right, no, I get what you're saying. Maybe. Dude, it's a super cool story. It's a super, super cool story.
Yeah, I'll have to watch it.
Into the Wild. And actually, one of my friends recommended it to me. And I was like, this looks dumb. It looks dumb. But then watching it.
Was it a documentary or is it a movie?
It's a movie. Some famous actor played him, but it was like a documentary about this guy's life. There's a simple way to test.
Okay, Brummett.
How about you just tell me?
You know it. Just come with us.
No, I think we're gonna have to go with him.
Okay.
He does. He knows. I wasn't kidding when I said he knows all this shit. And I think it's fascinating. I wish I knew all this. And I've learned a lot from him from being in the Army together, but I wouldn't. How do you know how to test forageable foods? It looks delicious.
He's gonna tell us. Hold on.
It's a lot of steps. How about next time you're in town? Okay, fair enough.
We'll have you on and we'll test.
I got an idea.
foods.
How about we guess?
Let's
guess. How do you know what's forageable and what's not?
Ooh.
Personally, let me just start real quick. Colors. Colors is a big one
for sure.
Colors and I'm going off of poison. Like leaves have every plant has there's a flower or leaf.
I feel like there's probably like a checklist, right? Like a flow chart of like yes or no questions. Does it have seeds? Do the seeds
look
like this? Does it have a flower? Does it do this? Is it this color?
You have to, And I feel like it's gonna be kind of an easy step though, like poison. 3 leaves, it's poison. So let's just avoid that. I feel like forageable foods is kind of like that too. It's like red's. I think red's bad. I'm gonna say that. I think red's bad because red's a bad color in general.
Strawberries, raspberries, apples.
Damn, shut me the fuck up. Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know. Don't take me out into the field. I'll kill us all. Not on purpose. I promise you guys.
Yeah, I think color's
got to be one of them. We just said color. What else? There's got to be
also,
more.
I feel like there's also stuff out there
like things on the ground. I feel like I wouldn't eat things on the ground. Maybe growing in something.
Peanut? Peanuts grow.
Where the fuck do peanuts grow?
In the ground, right? They're a root.
Do they? I don't know. I don't know this shit.
Like a potato.
Potatoes grow in the ground. I knew that. My parents used to try to grow potatoes, which I thought was the easiest.
Yeah.
I thought it was the easiest thing to fucking grow in
Idaho.
Idaho.
Not the place I'd want to be if I was bugging out.
Idaho. Yeah, I wouldn't either. Nor would it be Alaska. Why the fuck would you go to Alaska?
Not a chance.
It's gotta be cold as fuck there. Low to the ground. See, I knew that. It's gotta be a thing. Is low to the ground good or bad? Yeah, I don't know. I feel like it's
good because you got
strawberries
are good.
You're probably
right. Peanuts, potatoes, tomatoes are pretty low.
Apples grow on trees, and that's fucking high up. Look at Newton.
True.
I mean, he caught an apple to the head or something. So I guess that's not the same, but he ate that shit. Look how that went. I think you're right. The low to ground is pretty good though. I mean low. Berries and dumb shit that just grows pretty low. That's a good point. I don't know this shit. Peanuts.
Is a peanut a fruit or a vegetable?
I don't know. That's a whole nother topic. What's a fruit and a vegetable?
All right. Next video series.
We're going to talk about
fruits versus vegetables.
No, not doing that. That's dumb.
We'll have to have
No, I'll look dumb.
The community plant grower, vegetable grower.
Growing's hard.
Walt knows a lot about plants.
Yeah, he does, actually. Yeah, Walt does too. I don't know, man. I feel like it'd be hard, though. Especially doing what that guy did. Like, you literally left civilization. Supertramp just left and went.
I think I would go crazy by myself.
It's almost like being in solitary confinement. How would you?
I'd go crazy.
How would you entertain yourself?
I wouldn't. I would go crazy.
Would you pull like a whole fucking
Would
you pull a whole Castaway type fucking deal? Like paint on a volleyball and talk to this thing like, hey man, what are we doing today?
Dude, okay. You could set up.
Okay, here we go. This is gonna be good. What do you got? What do you got?
Pokemon, dude. Like you could take a rock and that's Geodude, and then you could take like a tree and that's what's the tree's name? You could turn things into Pokemon and like battle your Pokemon. I don't know. You get creative when you're in that situation.
Yeah.
That's when you go crazy.
That's fair.
Because you're so creative.
Quarantine was great for me. Fuck people. Well, whatever, man.
True. I hate going out. I hate going out.
I agree.
Walmart, especially.
I don't even go to Walmart. I pay the extra to go to Giant. I do.
Oh yeah, I've heard.
I go to Giant because I hate going to Walmart with a passion.
Target.
I hate people too.
I like Target.
Not in the sense that I hate everybody. That's a lie. I'm an equal opportunity hater. I hate everybody equally. But in the same sense, I would rather go to Giant because it's not the normal. It's usually like an older crowd. And I like that better. I like the older crowd because I know, Mary Sue over there in aisle 8 not going to want to have a conversation with me about what I'm wearing. And most times, like on a Saturday or Sunday, usually Sundays, I'll go in early. So I'll go in my cutoff like sweatpants and I'll throw my headphones in and I'll just go and get what I need and just get the hell out. Because I don't want to talk to people. It's weird. It's weird talking to people at the grocery store. Like, man, I'm here to get some bread.
Especially now. Like, you almost feel like you're doing something bad if you're talking to somebody in public. Like,
I guess.
It has
I guess. You got a point.
Pushed everybody away from socializing. So, you know what I mean? Like now you're in and out.
Which I think why Tucker likes it, because I don't think he likes socializing in general, which is nothing wrong. I don't mind that either. I like doing that too. Shaking hands is now taboo. Yeah, actually, that's a good. It does feel weird, and I agree with that.
It right all along.
So they can't see this, but face me real quick. So I got a buddy at work, and I'm not gonna tell his name or a story, but I have his buddy, and he has some stuff going on at home that makes him a little bit more worry about taking it back to his family. But what we do is like this: we literally, I'll walk up to him and I'll tap his shoe, and that's how we say what's up. We don't elbow bump, we don't fist bump, we don't shake hands.
Don't touch me.
I put my leg out, he puts his leg out, we tap shoes, and we stand 6 feet apart. Because let's be real, as much as I don't agree with all of this going on in the world, and that's my personal preference, my personal opinion, I'm also going to respect somebody else. If that's how you feel and you're like, dude, I don't want to get sick, cool, man, I'm okay, or woman, I'm okay with that too. We can have that conversation. We can tap foots all day. What's up?
It's so hard to judge though, like if how other people feel about it. Like there's people that don't wear masks. There's people that wear masks just because say they have to. And then there's people that are religious about like the whole thing.
Yeah, for sure. No, so, you're right. You're right.
Know,
I agree.
It's hard to tell what is proper etiquette anymore.
I don't know. I don't know. I didn't know what proper etiquette was before all this bullshit.
Especially when you travel. Like you haven't really traveled much since COVID hit.
I haven't traveled since I got out of the Army, to be completely honest with you.
I've gone a few places. Like I went to
the beach maybe, but that was maybe the beach, like locally, the beach or Gettysburg or just locally. Yeah. As I did go to Gettysburg actually a couple weeks ago. Not just to see Brahman, something else. And going to a restaurant was kind of weird.
Yeah, it's not as bad now.
Which didn't make sense because like when we got to this restaurant, right, and it still doesn't make sense to me. We get to the restaurant, you have to have a mask on to go and talk to them, which is okay. I get that, but then as soon as you get seated and you order food, it's like, okay, like the table that we are at is now got a big ass invisible bubble around it. It makes no sense to me. I don't know. It was cool though. I love Gettysburg. I do. I love Gettysburg, and I do love seeing Brahman and all them. But this whole thing's weird, and etiquette's weird.
Yeah. So I went down to Alabama like in the middle. This was still somewhat early COVID, but kind of in the middle of it, and that was the weirdest thing because like you're traveling.
Hey Tucker, where's down here? Go ahead.
I want to say he was in Georgia for a while.
Georgia? I love Georgia. It's hot.
Yeah. Humid.
It's humid, not hot.
But yeah,
it's a big difference, and Brahma will tell you. Yeah, Bama.
Well, when we got to Alabama, it wasn't that bad, but it was still weird because again, you don't know the proper etiquette.
Because every place is different.
Yeah.
Every state's different, and that's what 16 hours.
Yeah, I think it was 12 to 14.
Oh, so I was way off. Okay.
Yeah, I forget where we went.
Unless you were cruising.
What's the capital of Alabama?
I feel like I know this. Birmingham?
Birmingham.
Am I dumb?
Yeah, I think that's...
Don't kill me in the comments. Don't kill me. I think it's Birmingham.
I think it was Birmingham. It was that general areas where we went. And yeah, I mean, you're right. It was mixed the whole way down.
Birmingham. Montgomery. Oh, I was an idiot.
Is Birmingham in Alabama?
Yeah, I think Birmingham is in Alabama.
Okay.
Okay. So, what the heck? I knew that. See, I already knew that was going to be said. So
I was just down there. When was that? June, July.
Okay, so Cali's still closed. I didn't know that. And is that because of?
I think Cali's it's getting even worse.
So we were talking about you real quick. I'm sorry. Speaking of Cali, yeah. When all this was going down, like you were saying, everything was going down like mid of COVID. You know, I had an unexpected loss from California's side, and somebody really close to me. My mom was out there, and unfortunately, she had to come back because she was almost afraid of once they shut the state down in California, she's stuck in Cali. Which wouldn't be a big deal. I think it would have been okay, but and her job would have been okay with it too. But coming back home, she just decided, instead of shutting down the airports and all that, I'm just going to come down, and everything's taken care of, and everything was okay back home for the most part. So that's how that worked out. And so was that the same for you when you went down to Alabama and then?
Well, see, we drove.
You were picking up a car, right?
We drove, yeah. So it, you know what I mean. It still felt weird because crossing state lines. And speaking of crossing state lines, so when my dad did come up,
just recently.
So
in the past
twice,
month. Yeah.
So they actually, I think they took a detour because the interstate going into Florida, I think it was Florida. They were stopping people and checking them and asking them where they came from or whatever.
So it was real.
Yeah. So they totally.
I really thought that was a joke that they were going to stop people and tell them or ask them where they're coming from, because obviously your ID will say PA.
Right.
And you're like, holy shit! I'm like fucking 6 states away. I don't know. I'm down here to do this. Could you just say it's a job?
Blacklisted. So yeah. So I think basically if you're driving, or you're traveling at all, and you want to get into Florida, right? Say you're driving, you want to cross the border. And I guess maybe you were in Alabama, right? That state's blacklisted or whatever. They're like, do they turn you away or what?
I wonder that too.
But how can you do that?
I don't legally. I don't know. I don't know. I can't speak.
Just get off the highway and find a side road.
Beach, you're still in here legally? Is that legally from a cop standpoint? Are you legal to turn people away from coming? There's no way, because look at 81. You're telling me you're going to stick a ton of cops on 81 as soon as they cross the border from Maryland to PA.
I feel like
they're going to stand there to scan everybody. No, there's no way. There's no way.
Do that would be the
National Guard, CDC, yeah, something like that. Yeah. So Brahman had to say from Cali, obviously. Yeah, he grew up really northern Cali, so he's way north of me. I was super south of Cali, so I grew up in Barstow, Victorville, that area. He grew up north of Cali, and he said he did grow up in a rural town. He said, I remember you guys did go to Vegas, 12-hour layover, and then they flew to Baltimore. Surprised they didn't fly to Baltimore anyways, because that's a
12-hour layover. That sucks, because that's the way it is.
Yeah.
Because flights are so scarce.
And that's kind of fucked up, because then you're putting that on the family. You're telling the family, okay, well, you got a 12-hour layover. Now you got to go get your own hotel, which is more money you're spending, a couple $100, if not more, for a family, and then you got to be back here in the morning. With a 2-year-old, no, I'm out.
So
it's bullshit. But I get it. I get it too, but it is fucked up.
Yeah. Mom was going to fly to Florida, and from Pennsylvania to Florida. And
I don't think the 14 days enforced anymore.
They were going to do a layover
and I have a story for that.
Puerto Rico or something like that.
Oh, shit, they were, yeah. No, yeah, they took a layover in Puerto Rico. What? Your mom and your sister, right?
Well, that was the flight plan that they got, but I don't think that I think they basically said, never mind.
Fuck? Puerto Rico. I mean, I know it's now a state. It's part of the states, but of all places, I don't know why you go there. But Tucker, yeah, as far as the quarantine thing, so I did get tested. I had some kind of sickness, and I went to work, and they were like, hey, we're not telling you to go get tested, but we advise it. So I did. Went to my local doctor, and this is where it's weird to me. Went to my local doctor, not just one of them pop-up tents, and dude, no bullshit. And I don't even know how this is real, but I did. I went to my doctor, got tested, did the whole terrible nose thingy. She was poking my brain, whatever's left up there, and fucking A, sure enough, 20 minutes later, I got my test results. Explain that. 20 minutes later, I get a test result. She's like, oh, no, you're good, Jake. Don't worry about it, Mr. Cachet. You're good. You're safe.
Sus.
She's like, I think you have, because I thought what I thought I had was just strep throat, because I get that a lot. It's common for me.
What the freaking COVID, like, is every freaking symptom under the moon, like.
Yeah. Fever, shivers, colds.
Diarrhea.
I mean, that was a low one, but yeah, you're right. It just made no fucking sense to me. I was like, yo, it's just crazy. 20 minutes and you're really gonna do this to me. So
I tell you, I can't wait till COVID's over and
I think we all can. Yeah. Oh, I see. That's the fucking kicker. You're essential. You have skin, probably COVID. You have skin.
You probably look like you've got COVID.
See, I'm so tired of hearing that fucking essential.
You're gonna have to get tested,
man.
Just because you look like you got
COVID. Oh God, I've been hearing that for the past couple of months, and
I still never got extra pay for being essential. So I don't know what happened.
I did for about a month, and then they took it away, and it's okay. You know what? I just don't get it.
The whole thing's weird to me.
The whole thing is weird. But that's okay. You know what? All that really matters is that you guys are staying safe. Your families are safe. Let's be real.
Keep staying home. Keep watching us. You got nothing better to do. Tune in live. We're here.
Right? I mean, really, let's be real. I think we're pretty
Same cool. with us. You know, we don't got much to do. You know, that's why we're here. We're like, let's just do it. Let's do it.
Yeah, that was like our first episode. You just randomly texted me one day. And I think Brahman actually, he's like, yo, what the fuck are you doing? I was like, dude. Dylan texted me. He said, let's start a podcast. I jumped on and I was like, let's do it.
Here we are. This is our, third week?
Third week.
Really?
That's so loud. Sorry, guys. It's going to be loud for a minute or two, but that's okay. We're going to keep talking over it.
Well, I mean,
we are getting ready to end this. It's coming up in that time.
Yeah.
So don't forget Friday night.
Tomorrow.
Oh, fuck, it is tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to have a very special thing for you guys. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be entertaining. I promise you. If you're not tuned in, subscribed, and you don't have that bell check,
hit the bell.
Get
that notification when we go live tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That's it.
And what do you got to close us out today?
I do got it. And I was like buying time. Oh shit.
It's snowing.
Yeah. It was supposed to snow today. It really was. No bullshit. It was supposed to snow. But here it is, and we keep forgetting. I keep forgetting. Daily dad joke. I'm full of them. I love
dad
them.
Joke. I like it.
Why couldn't the bicycle stand up by itself?
He was pegged to the ground.
That's a terrible guess. Rave Dog? No. It's not far off.
Never learned to stand.
Well, that's a good one. That's actually better than
Dude, wait.
It was because he was too tired.
Okay, I get you.
Oh, God. There's your daily dad joke.
Hope you guys enjoyed that. A little bit of humor.
Oh, God. It was a good night. Thank you guys for tuning in. Quick shout I got to because they're always in here. You guys are always giving us something to talk about. Brummett, Tucker, appreciate you guys. Always coming in and giving us Beach. Always, come on, let's be real. Beach is always in here too. So thank you guys. We'll be back tomorrow. It's gonna be special. I promise. And we might do something even crazy.
Keep an eye out for that notification.
You never know.
Later.
Have a good night, guys. Bye.